in Norway last year, the lowest temperature was minus 15 degrees Celsius. In Norway last year, the highest temperature was 42 degrees Celsius greater than the lowest temperature. Work out the highest temperature in Norway last year. Okay, there's lots of words there, quite confusing. But what we do know is that the lowest temperature was minus 15 degrees. So I'm just going to draw a scale. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be highly accurate. It's just to give you an idea. So if the lowest temperature was minus 15 degrees Celsius, what I know is that the highest temperature was 42 degrees above that, okay? So I'm adding on, essentially, 42 degrees to that minus 15. But we need to figure out where that actually gets us to on a number line. Well, if you think roughly, let's pop 0 on the number line somewhere here. As I say, it doesn't have to be a highly accurate diagram. Let's say that 0 degrees Celsius is here on our number line. Well, to get back up to 0, from minus 15, I would have had to have added 15. And then I just need to think about what I need to add on to that 15 to get up to 42. So the calculation I'm actually doing here is 42 take away that 15 that I've already added on to get to the 0. So if I do this subtraction, 2 take away 5, because obviously I'm reading from top to bottom and starting with my units column, 2 take away 5 I can't do, so I'm going to borrow from here. That drops down to a 3, that becomes 12. 12 take away 5 is 7, and 3 take away 1 is 2, so 27. So let's just double check that. So then that is what I'd be adding on here. I'd be adding on 27, and that is indeed where I get to on my number line. So this is 27 degrees Celsius. And that is your answer. And I'm just going to show you how you can check that as well. So we've got the units there. They've given us the units, that's okay. So the highest temperature was 27 degrees in Norway last year. You can check that by adding together these two numbers. If you added those two together, you would get 42. And that is how you know that you've got the correct answer. I'll just recap that. So the lowest temperature was minus 15. The highest temperature was 42 degrees above that, but we just didn't know what that was yet. That was what we were trying to find out. I knew that I had to add 15 to get from minus 15 to 0. And then it's what else was I having to add then to make up to my 42, which is why I did 42 take away 15 to be left with 27.